Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Bottom at Christmas Challenge with Brighton. In today's episode we do have Cardiff and Watford away from home, and there's been some interesting movements at the bottom of the table. So Cardiff have actually leapfrogged Southampton in the 18th position. As you can see, we are 2 games behind a lot of the teams ahead of us, 2 games behind Southampton and 1 game behind Cardiff and Huddersfield. We play Cardiff today in the first game, only 1 point clear of them, no defeat will drop us back into the relegation zone. This is going to be the starting lineup for today's game away from home against Cardiff. Jack Butland will of course start in goal. Martin Montoya, Lewis Dunk and Shane Duffy in defence alongside Bernardo at left back. El Neni in defensive midfield. Pascal Gross and Bissouma in the centre of midfield. It's not going to be Bissouma, it's going to be Davy proper. Anthony Knockaert on the right hand side. Jack Grealish has returned from injury quite quickly, and I am going to risk him and start him for today's game on the left hand side. And Victor is keeping his spot up front over Andonia. So Cardiff match our formation, and we tend to actually do quite well against teams who match our formation, I've noticed. Zohore, Junior Hoylett, Mendes Lang, Harriota, Rawls, Gunnarsson, Patterson, Morrison, Bamba, Cunningham and Etheridge starting for them. Defeat today, we're back in the bottom 3 and we're back into the thick of it. But we do have quite a number of games in hand on some of the teams above us. So hopefully with a win today we can pretty much not guarantee our survival. It's too early for that sort of talk. But if we can just have 2 positive results today, please. 2 wins, I think we're still up. Well, the first 20 minutes or so have been pretty uneventful. This is the first highlight of the game. And Junior Hoylett, please be offside. That's such a bad goal. Please, it's not offside. It's actually counting. Rawls with a free kick. The keeper is left standing and our defence just falls asleep as well. Our defence is not even looking. I mean, the whole back 5, none of them tracked back at all. Didn't even attempt to get back to stop Hoylett. We're going to get beat today, aren't we? We are going to fall back into the bottom 3 and make this difficult for ourselves. Our last 4 games are not easy by any stretch of the imagination. I'm pretty sure Spurs, Man United and Chelsea are 3 of the 4. I might be wrong there, but we go in at half time 1-0 down. This is not good. We're going to kick straight back off. We're going to go attacking rather than positive for the foreseeable future until we at least get a goal. But Cardiff are keeping the ball a lot better than we are, which actually makes us want to go on cautious. They're just maintaining possession a lot better than we are. And Montoya drives forward down this right hand side. Jack Grealish is in the box, takes a strike, but it ricochets off the Cardiff defender, and now they try and counter. Lewis Dunk snuffs it out though and sets away Victor over the top. Come on, Victor, put that in the back of the net. Decent save by Etheridge. The highlight does continue with the corner though, so you never know, maybe something will come for this. As Victor gets his head on it and Etheridge keeps him out once again. We've had 2 good opportunities in this second half already. Can we make it 3? Bernardo to Gross on the edge of the box. Mohamed El Neni, who's on a yellow card, so he will need to be careful. Davy proper on the left hand side, please. Bernardo is in acres of space. Decent cross. He gets past he's brought down. It is a penalty. We get another penalty 2 episodes in a row. Victor stepped up last time and he done the business against Southampton. Can he do it today against Cardiff? He can. What a penalty that was, son. Top right hand corner. Absolutely no keeper in the world is saving that. Bernardo, our left back, gets us back into this game, winning the penalty, and Victor slots it away as cool as you like. We have been rampant in this second half. We have done a lot better. We're still not really maintaining possession at all, but that's fine by me as long as we are creating opportunities. Since the goals went in, things have dried up. We're now on 70 minutes and nothing really much happening since then. A draw away from home is not the worst result. Getting beat is something that we need to avoid. We're going to bring on Jose Izquierdo on that left hand side for Jack Grealish, who was only recommended 75 minutes of action. I actually really want to take off I want to bring on Dale Stevens for El Neni due to El Neni's yellow card. Shall I go? No, I'm not going to go attacking. Getting beat in this game is just so much worse than positive is in winning this game, if you get what I mean. We just do not want to get beat. So with 15 seconds remaining, hopefully no late goals in this game unless it goes our way. Patterson on the right hand side for Cardiff. Big ball over the top. We need to win this. Lewis Dunk does just that. Harriota. That's it. The referees blew the full time whistle. No extra time whatsoever. 1-1. Not a terrible result. I would have much preferred a win, obviously. And you can't expect a win away from home against anybody. But we still have a game in hand around a lot of the teams around us. It is against Watford, who are They were only in 12th. They're not that far ahead of us, but they are in terms of points. So I'll see you in the next game. So we are here. It is the second game for today's episode at home against Watford. Let's have a look to see how they are expected to line up with a 4-2-2. Two wingers, Roberto Pereira and Gerard Delafio on the right-hand side. Two defensive midfielders. So it's quite a defensive formation. Two full-backs rather than wing-backs. So I think we might be able to take the game a little bit to Watford. I'm happy with the lineup that we went with in the last game. I think they performed okay against Cardiff, if not fantastically. I'm not going to take Bernardo off. He won us the penalty. So this is going to be the lineup for today's game. Butland in goal, Montoya, Dunk, Duffy and Bernardo in defence with El Neni, Gross and Davy Proper in the midfield. Anthony Knockyard, Jack Grealish and Victor leading the line. So they do come at us with the 4-2-2. Penaranda is definitely a striker that we need to keep an eye out for, as is Andre Gray. They are two decent strikers on Football Manager and they can definitely cause us some problems going forward. So we're at home. 3 points is not essential because we're not in the bottom 3. But 3 points is highly, highly desirable. If we manage to win today's game, we would move up to 32 points above West Ham in 15th position. And we would stretch the gap between us and the relegation zone to 3 points. We can't drop in the relegation zone today unless we get beat like 10-0, which I find highly unlikely. We are going to move to a more positive team mentality as we are dominating the ball and creating more shots than they are. But Cardiff are currently sitting on 29, so we'll just need to be careful. Anthony Knockyard with a strike from the edge, and Gomez with an absolutely fantastic save to not give us the lead. As Pascal Gross steps up for a corner, it's cleared by Cathcart. Is El Neni going to keep this ball alive? I don't think it is. I think this is going to be end of highlight. Or maybe not, because Penaranda nicked the ball and he's going forward for what a challenge that is, Lewis Dunk, lad. We're actually going to move back to balanced team mentality. Watford have definitely come straight back into the game after we moved more positive. In fact, let's go cautious. Let's just sit back a little bit, try and draw a couple of their pressing for. I know Andre Gray's playing pressing forward. Maybe they're playing a high pressing kind of style. So maybe that might open up some gaps for our wingers to exploit. We'll kick straight back off for the second half. Is this a highlight? That was weird. Jumped about 30 seconds ahead. Jack Grealish to Bernardo on the left-hand side. Pascal Gross back to Mohamed El Neni. There's a lot of space on the right-hand side. If he finds the through ball for Montoya, it's there. But he gets closed down by the Watford defence. Davy Proper on the edge. He takes a strike and Aurelio Gomez keeps him out. We'll stick with the highlight though. Maybe Knockyard might get a decent corner in. Victor tries to win it. It's in El Neni in the box. Blocked shot by Watford, and we need to be careful of these counter-attacks. Penaranda does have the pace to burn, and Jack Grealish this time gets back with an absolutely fantastic challenge. Come on boys, we are dominating this game. Let's make some of our chances count. 25 minutes to go. It doesn't look like it's really happening at the minute. We're going to take off Davy Proper and bring on Izquierdo on the left-hand side. Put Jack Grealish into the centre of midfield as a Metzala. I'm going to put him on attack as well. I need him to get forward. We're going to change Victor. We'll change Victor to an advanced forward, hoping that he can get involved in some way. We'll just need a goal. I think if we get a goal here, we'll win, says Michael Owen. 10 minutes to go. Bernardo is currently on a yellow card. We'll get the more attacking-minded Alex Martinez on as a wing-back on that left-hand side. I don't want to push for this too much, but I kind of want to push for it. We're going to set Izquierdo to an attacking mentality, and we're going to go attacking ourselves, hoping to nick the 3 points in this game. Defeat will be disastrous, but I kind of wanted the 3 points in today's game. 2 draws, although it's 2 points gained, it doesn't really do us too many favours. And with 40 seconds remaining, it's actually Watford who come forward with the ball. Doucouré in the centre of midfield. I think this is just going to be a time burner highlight, to be honest with you. Delafio with the ball in, it goes out for a goal kick, and that is going to be all she wrote for today's game. 0-0 at home to Watford. It's not ideal. We will take a look at the schedule once we get out of that. We should have won that game, really. We did have a couple of opportunities to steal the points, but it was not to be. So in terms of the league, that sees us sitting in 16th position, only 1 point clear from Burnley in 18th. Cardiff. How did Cardiff get out of that? Burnley must have got beat quite heavily. We do still have a game in hand on a few of the other teams in and around us, but I'm not sure how much good it's going to do us. We've got Manchester United, Fulham, Chelsea and Spurs remaining. Manchester United and Fulham in the next episode. Fulham is such a huge game. We need to get the 3 points there. I can't see us picking up many points against Tottenham, Chelsea or Manchester United, so we absolutely need to get 3 points against Fulham in the next episode. But that's going to be enough from me. If you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. And if you are enjoying my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.